Hey Songbirds, it's Kerri Ho from the Songbird where we get grounded, take flight and sing. And I want to welcome you to episode 39 of the live stream. Can't believe it's episode 39. I started this in lockdown, the first round of lockdown in 2020, and here we are. Today is a very special episode. It is a Songbird spotlight where I basically get to spotlight an incredible or more than one singer. And today it is an indie band, Marcus Archi. They are actually a trio. Unfortunately, only two of them can be with us today, but you're going to absolutely enjoy it. You're going to love them. It's going to be fine. So we're going to have them on later. They're going to perform some of their original music, and we're also going to just hear from them, like learn a little bit about how they came about. What does life look like as an independent band, independent musician? Just kind of pick their brains as to their journey and what's been going on and how, Marcus Archi came to be. So we'll get onto that really soon. But before we do that, I just want to remind you, I have a free mini video course, How to Sing in Mixed Voice. You're going to absolutely love it. There's 4 videos to it. And each video has really cool exercises that will get you started on singing with a voice that feels and sounds really connected, and not like 2 different, registers that you just simply can't control. So the link's coming up in the screen below, but it's also in the description box. So make sure you go and sign up to get that. It's completely free, did I mention? And you're going to really get a great head start on how to sing in mixed voice. So welcome to everybody who is here live, and also for those who are watching later. Hello. Hi, Just July. Great to see you here. Great that you're learning to do whistle tones, one of the hardest things, but well done. All right. So we are going to welcome our special guest, our Songbird Spotlight today, Marcus Archi. Now, I want you to put your hands together. Give me your excited emojis, whatever it is, to encourage them as they come to join us on the live stream. Hey, guys.
Hey.
How are you guys going today?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really well, thank you. So there's only one of you was not here today, which we're very sad about. But can I get you guys to just quickly introduce yourselves and also tell us introduce yourselves, tell us your part in the Marcus Archi band, and also tell us a little bit about the member who's not here with us today as well.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so I am Abram. I'm the front man. Belle's the front woman. And
Belle's the front woman. I love it.
Yes. So we have a front man and a front woman in this band.
Awesome.
We're all about equality. So we get both opportunities to lead songs. I also play guitar, and occasionally I'll do bass as well when I'm in the band too, depending on our makeup. We have a couple of other musos that we do play with.
Fantastic.
The core group is myself. I'll let Belle talk about what she does. But also one of the songwriters in the band, Clarabelle and I are the ones who work on the songwriting side of things, and then we'll record them ourselves and get Weldy to jump in on his instrument. Let Belle jump in and talk about what she does.
Yeah.
Hey, Abram, can I just get you to move slightly to the right, like closer to Belle, just so we can see more of you in the...
Oh, no, this is actually my full face and body. It's okay. I should move more in. I was just trying to give you my best side.
Better.
It's okay.
That's better. Now we can actually see you fully in the frame, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, the left side of my face is...
Awesome. Yeah. Hey, Sue. Good to see you this morning. She's welcoming you guys. Excited that you're here. Hey.
Sue, is that Sue we know? Yeah, okay.
So what Abe said, I'm Belle. That's short for Clarabelle. And we've been writing together. It started off with Abe writing his own songs and then me jumping on. But now we've been writing and producing a lot of songs together, working on arrangements as well. So that's really fun. And Weldy we'll get Weldy involved in recording some of the drums as well. And So
Weldy is the third member of this trio. So Weldy plays drums.
Yeah, he's our drummer.
You were saying?
And my husband.
Yep. I was trying to I was hoping that would come out.
The important details.
Abram's husband.
Oh, yeah.
My husband.
Yes. Yes. Clarabelle's husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And so he
is-
plays drums. Does he do anything else in the band? Or is
Yeah.
he helps write as well?
He plays drums. He does some backup singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He
Percussion.
does some other
Wonderful.
things very important.
Yeah, and he markets us. He markets Marcus Archi.
Yeah. Oh,
Does
that's
a lot of the
fantastic.
behind the scenes stuff.
Mm.
That
Yeah. Yeah.
we
That's so exciting. Yeah, we're going to get into more of that later, but I thought we'd actually start with you guys singing a song. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can sing a song
All
straight
right.
away. Why not?
Why
Hopefully we can do
not?
that.
All right, so
Why
I'm
not?
going to get out of your hair. So everybody put your hands together for Marcus Archi.
Thank you so much. I'm going to put a little bit of reverb on.
Reverb.
Some vibe dial, as Jeff Buckley called it.
Reverb.
There we go.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, so this first song we're going to do is called Giants. And it's a song that, well, I wrote it quite a while ago. We've had it for a while. But still a good one. Actually, I'm going to kill that reverb while I talk about the song. And I wrote it in this house. And a friend of mine were discussing how we often put a lot of things that we want to do in our lives off, and we don't really understand why we put them off. So I guess it's a song about putting things off, but not doing that, because, you know, we're giants and we can overcome what we're facing. So that's what the song's about. Late hours in the evening, working just a few. I am better than ever at putting aside you. We can talk for hours about all the reasons why, but we can't escape the things that we fear inside. It's understood what you may find, a chance to follow your vital signs. Don't need to bear the whole thing now. Hang around, but I'm already down there. Come down, my friend, from the mountain where you lay. Come down, my friend, to the valley where it starts. We're almost there. We're only steps away. There's a lion on the road, but we're giants. Buried in your failures, all entrusted things. It's common to live with instead of arise. But when you're one with the moment, and crazier than few, you were closer than ever to making a breakthrough. It's understood what you may find, a chance to follow your vital signs. Don't need to bear the whole thing down and hang around, but I'm already down there. Come down, my friend, from the mountain where you lay. Come down, my friend, to the valley where it starts. We're almost there. We're only steps away. There's a lion on the road, but we're giants. Come down, my friend, from the mountain where you lay. Come down, my friend, to the valley where it starts. We're almost there. We're only steps away. There's a lion on the road, but we're giants. There's a lion on the road, but we're giants. There's a lion on the road, but we're giants.
Woo! Oh
Thank
yes,
you.
that is seriously my all-time favorite song, as you guys know. Of you guys, like
Thanks, Kerri.
that just brings back memories, especially with you, Abram. You know, when we were working together and when you actually initially wrote the song and you brought it to one of your singing lessons, it really just takes me back, takes me right back. Love it.
Yes, that's right. Yep. Used to practice
Thank
singing
you.
it like, oh, and all these weird things that you can do when I do it. So, yeah, I remember that.
Yes, I do make you do ridiculous things in singing lessons. That is very
Yes.
true, very true. But it's all for your own good, and you know that by now.
It is. Nothing can shame me now. I feel sort of, completely confident. I could do anything.
Yay!
put me
And that's
through,
why
so,
you wrote
yeah.
the song Giants. No.
It's true. It's true.
No,
It
no.
works.
No, tell me. You did mention the meaning of the song, which I just so resonate with, and I believe many songbirds around the world are resonating with as well. But the fact that we put things off because of fear or whatever, but that we can actually do it because we're giants. We can actually overcome. Is that what the song's essentially about?
Yeah, that's basically it. It's
Yeah.
actually based on a proverb.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the Old Testament proverbs says the lazy person. Not that I'm trying to say with laziness is the problem. The proverb is that the lazy person says, "I can't go out today because there's a lion on the road. There's a lion out in the pathway." That's the proverb.
Right.
So it's kind of like this. Why didn't you do this? There's a lion outside. And, it's I can't go out. I can't do anything because there's this big bad thing outside. That's the proverb. And I guess it's saying you should be going out, and if there's a lion, then get rid of it or whatever it is.
Yes, slay the
that they want
lion.
to do, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
Right.
you gotta get to work. So it's kind of that's what the proverb is. So that's actually what it's based on. That's why there's a lion on the road, but we're giants.
Yes.
So yes, there actually is bad, difficult things out there. There are lions out the road, but
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the
Just
idea,
July is
yeah.
just really resonating with this. And also MVC Performance, who's actually, her name's Mel. Mel's actually one of my good friends and a fellow vocal coach, and she's just loving your sound, guys. So that's so encouraging.
thanks,
Yay!
Mel,
Mel.
and thanks, Just July as well. Yep.
Now, so tell me, guys, in your journey to I guess, make Marcus Arch happen, did you face lions on the road?
Yeah, certainly. Belle, do you want to jump
Yeah?
in right here, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, no worries.
I knew Belle was going to say that.
Me too, but I thought let her have a think first. Yeah, I think so, and I could think of numerous things, of course. One of the interesting things is that we've been trying to record stuff ourselves, and I guess we've invested a lot of time in that, and we probably realized maybe sort of a year before 2020, so sort of around the 2018, we were sort of recording a lot and doing it ourselves, and we sort of had this vision to do it ourselves. But we really was slowing us down a lot in doing everything because we're learning how to mix and how to record things at the same time. And so we'd record something, and then 6 months later we'd go back to it and go, oh, we're better now, so we need to change the whole thing because we got better.
Right.
So we sort of were caught in this thing where we're improving and then going back to our work and going, oh, we've actually gotten better. So we sort of realized that actually we don't have to do everything ourselves. Like we can record it,
Outsource it.
mix it, and then outsource the final sort of tweaking. So we've taken that approach now where we do record pretty much everything ourselves, and then we send it off to someone to do that final mixing after we've already done some sort of rougher mixing, and that sped up things a lot. But that's one of the things that slowed us down for ages. Like it just really slowed us down. So I mean, I know you. I could have told you about my relationship problems or something. I don't have any. So no. I could have told you something like that. But that's actually one of the things that really slowed us down. Just this balance of trying to, I guess, do things yourself and be independent, but also realizing that it's okay to outsource. So, anyways.
I love that. No,
That's
that's really
one
good.
of
I
the
think
things,
I mean, they say it takes a village, and I think it's the same when it comes to building an artistic or creative, projects or career. Is that we do actually need each other. So I actually love the point that you make. And sometimes when we carry everything all by ourselves, we like you said, we actually slow our progress down, which is sad. It's better to, done is better than perfect. And hey, let's just get it out there. Let's get friends involved. Let's get the creative community involved. I love that. I love that. And then what about for both of you? And I'd like to hear from Belle first with this one. Have you guys always been confident singers? I mean, was that something that you just woke up one morning and went, we're going to start Marcus Archi, and we're just going to do it, or was that also a line on the road?
No. We woke up and we're like, we're going to conquer the world.
I think Belle wakes up like that.
No.
But yeah, we're ready to conquer.
Bounces out of bed and goes.
Just need coffee. Just after coffee.
Yeah.
We're
By 1 o'clock.
Oh, so you don't bounce out of bed and sing like a D6? Come on, guys.
No, we don't.
To answer your question, no, I was never a confident singer. Always wanted to just hide behind the keys, hide behind the piano, maybe do some backup harmonies, do a lead song. Oh no, I'm not good enough, And I would never want to do that.
Right, but now you're the front woman of Marcus Arch. So how did that come about?
Torturing Apes into letting me be front woman. That's one.
Did you torture him or did he torture you?
I guess we'll never know. No.
I mean, you could tell, but yeah.
No, but seriously, how did you go from I'm a shy backup singer who will just sort of hide behind an instrument and hide behind other people's voices to going, okay, I will do that. I will actually help, together with Abram, front this band?
I mean, it started with me just playing keyboard with Abe's and doing some harmonies. And then one day, literally just one day, it was just impulsive. I'm like, oh, okay, Kerri's there. I'm going to go talk to Kerri. I want to do some singing lessons. What could go wrong? And that, I guess that was like major transformation in technique and also confidence.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we started writing songs together, and that's when I started singing more. Yeah.
Yes. The transformation really has been real.
Oh yeah, weddings
Pardon?
as well.
Doing the weddings and things.
Doing the weddings as well,
that
yes.
led to more songs that she was singing, where she's taking the lead. And
That helped a lot because I was singing a lot. So that's like an output. And place to practice, I guess.
I think some of what led there as well is that we went into some of the more electro kind of pop genres in terms of what we were writing, and therefore some of the songs we were writing were really written for a female lead part. As you see a lot of female singers in that sort of genre. So I think that's kind of where some of that transition started to happen. More of those kind of songs when Belle has to be the one to sing them because I'm not a female. So I can't do
you can do
it. Okay. So how about for you, Abes?
I don't know.
How about for you, Abes? Have you always been a confident singer?
Well, that would be no. I have sung a lot longer than Belle. I did grow up singing in school, sort of choirs and stuff. And it was all sort of really kind of cheesy stuff that we did at school.
Right.
And I never really sort of developed my own confidence or my own voice until after high school, for sure. And I joined another band that I was a bass player and backup vocalist for, and with Sam Sassianto and Bob So and Dan Andrews, the Dan Andrews.
Not the Victorian Premier.
Not the Victorian Premier. The Dan Andrews was in my band, but not the Victorian Premier. Yeah.
Right, of course.
Hope he gets well soon. But yes, so they encouraged me a lot to sing, and I was always writing songs. I was already writing songs. So I was not confident in the singing of them, and I wanted to sing them, but I wasn't confident in the singing. So I was writing songs, and I was letting other people sing them. So yeah, that's what was happening.
So
And,
where did the transition happen for you, Abes? Where you said to yourself, "No, I'm not actually just going to write songs for others, but I'm actually going to have a go at this myself."
Yeah, it would have started probably in the first band I was in, and the front man in that band really pushed me to sing some of my songs and be the one to sing them. So that's probably where it started. I was like, okay.
So someone
maybe I
else
can do
coming
this.
alongside you
Yeah,
and
he
going, "Hey,
definitely-
mate, do it.
Yeah,
You're going to be great."
definitely pushed me to do the
Yes.
songs. And then I think after that, when that band broke up, I was like, well, I'm going to keep going. I've got songs I want to write. I've got songs I want to sing, and I'm going to keep going. And I was just Abram Gunn. I was on my own then. Started a new
Fantastic
job, cross culture, and eventually wound up working with you in the vocal coaching. Not working with you, being taught by you.
Which is
Phrased
a
it the
form
wrong
of
way,
working
but yes.
together. Yeah. Yeah, no, and those were definitely fun times. And as you guys are talking about your journeys here, I really am just so thrilled to see how far you guys have come. Like, you're very talented anyway already, but there's definitely wasn't 100% confidence at the beginning. But to be where you are today, where you're releasing music so regularly, you're out there gigging so much, and writing and it's just incredible. Fantastic. So, without any further ado, can we get you to sing another song for us, please?
Yes. Let's do another.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna get out of your way. Everybody, hands together for Marcus Archi. Woohoo!
Thank you. Carnival?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do one of our electro pop ones.
It's super electro, but we're gonna do it super acoustic now.
Yes. So Belle's gonna take this one. And
Reverb. Sweet. Maybe more reverb for this song.
okay, sure.
I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah.
Love a little more reverb always.
Go. Lifeline in heartache, you lavish your mistakes, your reckless behavior. It kills me, it eats me. Flatline and sad lines, illusion, you feel it. Your careless behavior, it kills me, it eats me inside out. Fight it, fight it. Fight the carnival, fight it, it eats me inside out. Fight it, fight it, fight the carnival. I've noticed that you care. How you brandish this violence, won't put it behind us. So easy to leave them, the many, the fallen. You kill us, you hide it in wolf skin, deceiving. The screams they do languish, and then to the anguish. You kill her, you hide it in wolf skin, confiding. The screams they do languish, and then to the anguish. How how
Oh, how absolutely beautiful, guys. Seriously. And actually, Just July wants to know what inspired you to write this song? It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Just July. We were actually, it started with us just messing around with sounds on Logic, which is the music program we were using. And so if you listen to our original, that's like the intro is super electro. Has a bit of Billie Eilish vibes actually. And that was just us messing around with sounds, and then Abe started mumbling some random words, and that's how it started. and then we're like, oh, this is cool. This could be something. So we worked on it and made it into a song.
Beautiful. So what is it actually about? I mean, it's got a, carnival. Like that could go many different interpretation ways.
I explained the first one, so you should explain this one, Belle. I think you've got that.
I was looking at Abe's like, maybe you could.
No, I'm not going to help you here.
Well, it's kind of like, the carnivore is what we're fighting against. There's always something we're fighting against, whether it's out there or whether it's something internally that we're struggling with. We're fighting against it.
Yeah.
Like
I love it. Oh man, you guys write some profound lyrics. It's very, very cool. So Susan wants to know, do you write lyrics first and then music?
You want to take that one?
Yeah. No, we would never really do that. I think I've done that once. Have you ever done that?
No, actually. Whenever I've tried that, it's never really worked out. It's always worked out better the other way. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think I had one song where I had a really sort of strong idea that I wanted to write at first. I did used to write poetry and stuff like that. That is where I started with lyrics, but I actually just don't do that anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, so only one song has had like really sort of a set lyrical content, and I've kind of had to find the music to make it fit in. But otherwise, it's always music first, and I kind of find melodies and words that kind of come through in that that I really resonate with, and just capture the feeling or the emotion that I think the emotion comes first, and then I think I figure out what the song is about from what I'm feeling.
No, that makes sense.
And then I sort of feel around for it, and I find and sometimes in one of the songs we did, Dance Lovers, that one of the takes in there is actually the very first vocal take I did, where I came up with the words in the moment.
Yeah.
No way.
It was 3 a.m. in the morning in lockdown, and because I'd stay up around that time.
Right.
And I was trying to sing quietly because my housemate was asleep. So I was sort of doing, and then it became the take
because
that's what we
that
used.
Tone and that whispered tone was just perfect.
Couldn't do it again, so we just kept with that. But that's the answer to the question. Music always comes first for myself and pretty much for Belle as well.
Yeah.
But obviously there are other songwriters that don't do it like that. No
Cool. Now, I love that. It's really always very interesting to hear about songwriters' process, So that was a really great question, Susan. So thank you for that. So guys, I'd really like to know for someone who's sort of considering, wanting to put their music out there or actually pursuing music as a career, could you give us a little bit of a snapshot of, I guess, a week in the life of, Marcus Arch? Like, what are the things you're actually doing? What's the work of an independent band, and could you give us a little bit of a snapshot? What does it involve? Is it just literally staying up till 3 a.m. in the morning, writing melodies and lyrics, or is there anything else involved?
Exactly. It's as glamorous as that. That's it. Sorry, Belle, do you want to kick off?
Well, I mean, we would do our own thing sometimes. Like Abe would write a song, or I would write a song, and then we on our own time, and then we bring it together and work on it together and expand on it, make new words and riffs. Like we try to come together, if possible, like on a Thursday or Friday in the week where we don't have work, and then we'll work on it together. Something like that.
Yeah, I suppose we have other, we have our other jobs, and I suppose we're trying to work towards being able to put more time
Yes.
into the music.
Yep.
Both Belle and I work 4 days, so that sort of helps
Yep.
at the moment
Mm-hmm.
in terms of getting more time to do the music side of
Yes.
things.
Yes.
I suppose,
And I love
other
that.
than-
I love that because for a lot of people, they think that the only way to make music is to do it full time. Otherwise, you don't do it at all.
That definitely helps.
Yeah, I know. But it's the reality is, we often have day jobs supporting our art and other things that are going on. And it doesn't, because I guess what I would hate to see is people not making music because they think the only way is that only if they can do it full time. And if they can't do it full time, then they're never going to do it. You know what I mean?
We're actually
And so I
doing-
love how you guys are, really just like painting a real picture of what it often looks like to be a working musician. And both of you guys have day jobs related to music too, which is fantastic, which I absolutely love. So would you say that, apart from the creative side, writing, making, recording and what else is the work of an independent artist? Like you talked about Weldy and what he does.
Yes, I was going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the other aspect that people often perhaps don't think about is the business. There has to be a business element to what you do. I think.
Yes,
You need money.
that's right.
Yeah, yeah, you need.
Yeah, absolutely. We all need
We've
to
been
eat.
doing weddings
Yep.
to fund our original work.
Yes, and I suppose
Yes.
what we've done is channel that into some of the things that then Weldy would look at and handle. I mean, essentially what he's been doing is pushing our songs, to different blogs and
Wow.
some music channels out there online.
Yes.
We've paid for some advertising. We've tried.
Yes.
We've done this side of things, and
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
and I guess for us, as much as it's a smaller step, for us it's actually worked really well because we've last year we released a song a month just to sort of get some things happening and to
I love that. So
get out of the
prolific.
ruts.
That's great.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Weldy was writing to different groups, writing to different music channels, and through that we have gotten one song signed to a label.
That is
was
so
happening
exciting.
by the end of the year, and so we'll be releasing that song with that label in a couple of weeks in April.
Wow.
So,
More than that, but yeah, next month.
Next
Sometime
month.
Sometime
That is
next month.
super exciting. Congratulations, guys. It must feel somewhat encouraging that, a label would recognize your music and actually want to release it on your behalf. How good's that?
yeah, it is really really encouraging. It's a really very exciting step for us. But
Yeah.
I guess the thing is that there's the music side, and then there's the
Yes.
actual maybe you call it
Business.
the business side, or
Yeah.
and it's 50-50, so yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that. Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you are a working musician, you're pretty much working for yourself. You're an entrepreneur, you're a business person, and you need to somehow get your music out there. That makes complete sense, and I love that you paint that really just complete picture of what it looks like to be a working muso. So Susan's congratulating you guys on the label stuff. That's so cool.
Thanks, Susan.
Now, yay. What's the difference between having a label, I guess, release your music and then you guys independently releasing? Like, what would be the main differences?
I think someone would give a better answer to this who's had it happen before. Because
I guess you
we'll
guys
find
are
out,
still sort of
No,
feeling
no,
through
no,
that
no.
process.
But it's a really good question, and the answer to it that I think is the best one is the fact that the label has so many more. The more established they are, the more connections
Yes.
they have, the more they can push your music to other people. Basically,
Great.
essentially,
Yes.
that's what you want: an advocate and someone
Yes.
who can push it in their channels. I guess in some labels, if it's a bit depending on the contract and what it is, maybe that you might be, if you're signed as an actual artist, maybe they'll give you some recording, like a studios to work in, and they'll produce an album for you, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
For this one, what we're looking at is a label that's formed out of a YouTube curator online who has a big following,
Right.
and he's formed
Fantastic.
this label with another artist network. So
Yep.
we're looking at, I guess, connecting with his followers and his listeners, and
Yes,
and,
yes.
and building that, and
Love it.
having that exposure.
So essentially building your audience through the label's contacts and stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
we don't know them, but
that-
they know them.
that's
So
fantastic. Now, Just July has a very interesting question. So does it mean that the label owns your music?
So they own part of it for a certain period, and different contracts have different terms, and you can negotiate that. For us, it will be the artist portion. Marcus Archi is split with them. Yeah, so I'm happy to. I'm new to this, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about all this stuff, but yeah. No, I am.
No.
But if you're the songwriter, you're still getting your songwriting royalties.
Beautiful.
We keep our songwriting royalties, but the artist royalties.
Yep.
So if you want to talk to me about how that works, I can give you a little bit of insight, but only a little bit. But yeah.
No, that's cool.
So
that's cool.
It's the artist royalties that actually, but they don't actually. You wouldn't. Yeah, they don't own the song. No.
Yep. Okay.
Depends.
Well, that's good.
Depends on the contract, the contract in your situation. But yeah.
Yes. Well, hey, let's hear another song from you guys, hey, and then we'll have a couple more questions for you guys to answer. There's some interesting ones coming up, but can we hear another song?
Sure.
Here we go.
I'd love to do another one. Okay, this song is called Waves. Waves. Okay. That's not part of the song. No.
So much for loving answers, so much for second chances. You swept it all right out from under my feet, and the skyline was slowly changing. Waves match the rate of your breathing. Your body's warm, pressed up against me that night. I'd like to say I'm thankful now, but all I can do is let it lie down. Don't believe in it. I could have sworn otherwise. You were there beside me. So don't go changing your words now. Even the best of us all can be empty lovers. So I harnessed the silent answers, while matchsticks were burning their branches. I'm all at ease, it was too early. So I pray that God might change you, one more way to control you. He saw right through, said I'd learn from our mistakes. I'd like to say I'm thankful now, but all I can do is let it lie down. Down. And you said you don't believe in it. I could have sworn otherwise. beside me. So don't go changing your words now. Even the best of us all can be empty lovers. So don't go changing your words now. Even the best of us all can be empty lovers. So don't go changing your words now. Even the best of us all can be empty lovers.
Wow, just gorgeous.
Oh.
Whoops,
Lost
I'm
it.
back.
Goodbye, Kerri.
I accidentally come off. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Thank you so much for sharing your music. Now, just a couple of quick questions from people on the live stream. Sue was asking, how does the melody come to you?
Yeah, I guess I think in two stages. The first part would be the unfortunately mystical sort of spiritual part of it, which it just sort of, I feel like sometimes you just kind of discover melodies.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because someone's already written the song and you're plagiarizing. But in other instances, it's genuinely a new song. And yeah, I guess what I tend to do in songwriting is I muck around a lot on my instrument, my piano, whatever it is, and I just wait until I find something that I kind of like in terms of that I go, oh, I like that. There's something just something different about that, or something about it, and then from that, I often just start singing and finding something that sort of connects. And normally, I only really stick at a song if I've found some sort of hook or melody that's connected with me really, really quickly at that start. And after that, then I probably will leave it for a bit, and then I have to come back and kind of do more hard work at constructing maybe diverse melodies, or where I start to sort of think a bit more carefully about what I do. But the initial melodies are coming very sort of spontaneously when I'm just mucking around and finding one of those things that I really sort of like the tone of. And I have lots of iPhone recordings of just like, some of them are weird as they're me driving in the car. Oh, I shouldn't say that. But anyways, and it's like, yeah. And I'm like, what was that? I can't remember. But I'm something like, oh, I like that, you know.
Yes.
Belle.
Oh, I mean, it can happen anytime. The one time, he's just drumming in the other room, and I'm like having a shower, and I'm sort of singing along with his drumming, and I was like, ooh, I like that. So I made it into a song.
Yeah, great.
While he's drumming.
So efficient, you know. They can jam while they're in different rooms.
Yeah, totally.
No, love it so much. Guys, once again, thank you so much for coming on the live stream today. It's just been the most incredible pleasure to have you guys. Love your music. And I want to encourage everybody to go and check out Marcus Archi and all of their links online. Everything is in the description box below. But yeah, follow them on Insta, Facebook, and check out their music on Spotify. So, and if you're in Melbourne, you need to really follow them so that you can go and see them live when they're actually performing. Do you guys actually know when your next gig is, or not sure yet?
not sure the exact date, but it will hopefully be sometime in May. So please follow us, and then we'll tell you very, very soon.
Fantastic. Well, I definitely can't wait. I'll definitely be at the front row with pom-poms cheering. Or maybe I shouldn't bring pom-poms because that's a bit embarrassing for you guys. But thank you again so much. Thank you for sharing your music. Thank you for sharing your story and insights as well. It's just been such a thrill to have you guys. And good luck and all the best for, continued songwriting and releasing your music, the label release coming up soon, and everything that you guys do. You're such a blessing. Just so thankful to have you today.
Thank you, Kerri. And thanks everyone for tuning in as well. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, guys. Wasn't that just incredible? Make sure you go and follow Marcus Arch. That you only heard 3 of their fantastic songs. They've got more. So go and check their music out on Spotify and follow them on social media, and also check out their website as well, marcusarch.com. Now, there was a quick question. There was a question that was asked about how to best train your voice when you're young by Just July, I believe. And just quickly answer that before I tell you about next week's live stream and a couple of other exciting things as well. So here we go. Any tips for developing your voice when you're a lot younger? I would say that, when you're actually younger, that's where habits are formed and developed. And so the best way is to actually work with a really great coach, because you don't want to be, while you're young, developing bad habits that you then need to sort of undo later on in life and spend a whole lot more time and money on. So my best advice for you is to find a really good coach and get lessons to begin with, and once you've got the foundations, then you might be able to sort of branch out on your own and do your own sort of self-learning with videos and online programs and stuff like that. Now, feel free to check my website for more resources that you could actually check out and see whether or not I would be able to continue helping you. All right. Now, let me tell you guys about next week's live stream. So next week's live stream is how to belt part 1. This is such a big topic, so it's going to be done in 2 parts. And it is all about, those big, loud, intense, emotional money notes, right? That we all wish we can get with ease, all right? That's what we're talking about next week, so you don't want to miss it. It is going to be 7 p.m. EST, which is on Monday night. And in Australia, that is Tuesday, 10 a.m. AEDT. The link is coming up on the screen. It's also in the description box. Go and click on that and set yourself a reminder. And I hopefully will see you there next week. Now, also, again, my free video course on how to sing in mixed voice. Go and get that if you haven't already. It's completely free. 4 videos that will help you to sing in mixed voice. All right. And what else was there? I think that's all I needed to tell you about. So I can't wait to see you next week. In the meantime, know that I'm always believing in you. So Songbird, why don't you get out there, get grounded, take flight, and sing. I'll see you next time.